Okay, I'll show you more about collecting the boy, Fergus in another part, but I just wanted to show you, this is what I use. You can also use a baggie, but this is what I like to collect the boy in, and I can tell you more about that later. And then what I did is I drew it up into the syringe, just like that, with this pipette that I will send along. And you just want to make sure you get it all drawn up in there. And this is a pretty stout amount. You won't get that much from Fergus, probably like a 1 millimeter, but he's, half the size. So, okay, so anyway, so then it's the girlie's turn. And the first thing I do is put a little lubricant on her, and I'll send some of that along too. Maybe just get a little bit inside. Put that on her. Then I lubricate the pipette. And I go almost all the way up, because you never know how far in the thing's going to want to go. So I go almost all the way up. You ready, Pepper D? And then I have her stand back as far as possible, to the edge of the sink, because when you first go in, you want it to be almost straight up. And just gently push, and then you will soon run into a little bit of resistance, which I have right there. Then you want to lift it up. I actually lift it up, and then you want to go straight for a little bit. And you're going to run into a little resistance. You're going to have to back off a little, Ed. Then you're going to want to go up. It's almost like a U-turn. And it goes a little farther. You don't want to force it. And I'm running into some resistance right there. And oftentimes, when you start to put in the semen, their body will suck it in a little farther. So I will just be real gently pushing on the pipette, too, as I'm... Can you see the syringe, Ed?
Yes.
So then you push it in nice and slow. You want to be gentle on the little swimmers. Nice and slow. So far, she's not taking the pipette in any farther, but she's just starting to go out of heat, so that could be part of it. Just a minute, Tommy. And then you're going to have to back off a little bit, because I got to get in here. Then I go in and pull this off. You have to be careful. No, baby girl. Okay. And then with my teeth, I pull the syringe out, the plunger out, put it back on. Hold still, baby. Stay. And then I gently push it in again. That pushes the rest of the semen in there and gets it in a little farther too with the air. Nice and slow. It was a lot of fluid, so, he had a pretty good amount there. So, if you start to see bubbles coming up out of there, then maybe stop on the air. But we're okay so far. And then I lift her up like this and pull the syringe out. Then you want to hold her up like this for like 10 minutes or so. And, put her down on the ground and let the boy do his thing. Like, he'll lick her down there, and that helps her body, tells her body to draw the sperm or the semen in farther. So you want to let him do that next. And then I put them both in a kennel, because you don't want Bella to run around and go potty, for like at least 20 minutes. You just don't want her to be pushing anything out. So that's it. It's really pretty easy.